But what are some things you're excited for about parenthood?
I love family.
I'm pregnant! There are some holidays that are meant to be joyful, and depending on your life situation, they can actually be miserable. Christmas is a great holiday to surround yourself with friends and with family. And if you don't have that, or if you've lost someone recently, it can be the worst day of the year. I think Mother's Day is a similar holiday. It's supposed to be a good, happy time, but for a lot of people, it's not the best day. Mitch and I were married for 7 years before we had our first kid. And I remember those Mother's Days, the ones where you'd wake up and you're like, let's skip today. Let's just go on to the next day. I remember that. This week, I want to focus on those who have a hard time with Mother's Day. First of all, I love you. I love you so much, and I know what it's like. And you need to spoil yourself this week and celebrate yourself, because you are a wonderful, amazing person, and you bring so much beauty into this life. And you do mother those around you, whether you realize it or not. I want you to know that you're not alone, that there's someone out there who's going through exactly what you're feeling. When I was pregnant, and I was 9 months pregnant, I was at the end of my pregnancy, and my body was tired and couldn't breathe and stretched out. And it's just this miserable right before the baby comes phase where you're just... Ugh. One thing that would really get me through those days is I'd go on the internet and I'd look up mommy forums. And I would see all these soon-to-be mommies that were going through exactly what I was going through. To the day, they would say, I am 39 weeks, 5 days along, just like I was. And they'd say, I just want my baby to come. And it would help me get through that day thinking, okay, somewhere in Mississippi, someone else is 39 weeks and 5 days along. I don't know what it is psychologically, but just you're drawn to someone you can relate to. So know if you're struggling with infertility, if you're having a hard time with this Mother's Day, that there is someone out there that is experiencing exactly what you're experiencing. There's someone who knows. There are people who remember what it feels like to miss someone before they exist. To be bummed out when you're scrolling through Facebook and you see ultrasound after ultrasound after ultrasound. When you're at the grocery store and the parents in the aisle beside you are yelling at their kid and you're screaming on the inside thinking, you don't know how lucky you are. There are other individuals that know exactly what you're feeling right now. I also want you to know that your time will come and all this wait will be worth it. I appreciate being a mother more because of that long stretch of time I had to wait. I'm more patient than I would have been. I stop more and I cuddle him and I soak in that moment more than I know I would have if I didn't have to wait to have a kid. And when your time comes, it's gonna be such a special moment. I remember before I had my baby, my cousin told me what it's like. She said, when you're in the hospital room and the doctors put that baby in your arms and you look into its eyes, the universe stops and it rotates around that beautiful soul in your arms. And there's nothing like it. And it's worth the wait. I just want to say happy Mother's Day to everyone. To you beautiful mothers who work so hard, you beautiful grandmothers, to those who aren't currently mothers. You're all beautiful. Happy Mother's Day.
Are you serious?
It's really creepy.